I'm Zachary Fowler, and you're watching Fowler's Makery of Mischief.
Whoa. Run over and tree jump. Okay. Go.
Hopefully it doesn't need to be said, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Don't throw knives or shoot slingshots at your friends. That was all movie magic.
Spin, and I'm still moving.
Recording.
Yep, go. Oh, that's it. You win. All right, we got a fun video for you today. We got Ace Jet and Adam Saladin. Adam
Saladin. It's Chaladin actually in Czech Republic.
Chaladin?
Yeah.
Whatever, I think I butchered his name a little bit less than he butchered my last name.
Zachary Fowler.
So we're doing good so far. But he does throwing knives on YouTube, and him and Ace Jet have a custom series of throwing knives that he's been promoting and playing with. And I love throwing knives. I've always had like a throwing knife around, cheap and ultra light, but they sent me some awesome stuff. Now we called this slingshot versus throwing knives just so it could fit into the series, but it's not really comparing speed, power, and accuracy like we usually do in the versus ones. It's more like we're gonna end up comparing ease of use and funability towards the end. And like, you know, is this something feasible that you can do in your backyard? Is this something that we can have fun with? I think so. Let's see what he sent us. These are metal throwing cards.
Throwing cards from Ace Jet. Congratulations, you've just become a proud owner of a luxury set of throwing cards. We wish you pleasant moments with your family and friends as well. It's very nice, Ace Jet, thank you.
That's a good accent, that's really good. If you watched any of his videos, you know that's it's like almost the romantic part of the video is just his accent and his beautiful, the way he throws the knives and talks about everything. I love it.
And now in the second part of the day, we are going to have a little knife throwing competition.
The Stinger. They come with a couple of Ace cards, so you can, some little targets.
Oh, cool.
And, oh, another little, certificate. There's quite a bit of presentation in here. Oh, and here's the knives for this set, for the Stingers here. Very heavy, very well built. These are gonna be awesome. We get our own bandana so we can all become mini aces, right? It's like, is it me?
Nice.
Is it?
You look like a chef.
A chef? There we go.
Nice.
Now I got that on, I get in the right mood for this. Oh, this comes with all the specs. So,
man, those are thick.
I know, right?
Like 3/4 of an inch?
I told them I want something good and solid and something to throw it at. They sell these, all these on their website, linked in the description below. We got the Ace Jet throwing target here, and I saw in his video that we wet it. So that way, when you stick them in there, and after you take the knife back out, it heals back up. This one's gonna go upstairs in the studio. This I'm really excited about. So since we're gonna be throwing inside, they sent us this curtain. And if you're throwing in the backyard, I've had to buy a metal, I can't wear this any longer, I feel weird. I feel weird wearing a bandana. And no brim, because like my eyes are burning from the sun. So with a curtain, you have this up. If you miss your target and it's in the backyard, I had to buy a metal detector once because I lost the hatchets. At one point we were down to one throwing knife out of like 14. And so we had to go out there and metal detect and find them because they were actually mowing the neighbor's lawn. And I'm like out there, and I thought for sure like they're gonna mow it and hit all of my throwing knives and send them back into the, hurt their mower. And
that was in there too. Is that just more target cards?
I think there's more target cards and stuff in here. Everything comes with a little bit of something neat. Yeah, some more Ace. See if we can't pin some of those to the board. Adam, he actually takes these things and he goes like this, and then he like sticks a knife to it.
Might need some practice.
I think we're gonna need some more practice before we can do that. Okay, so let's look at the last set that he sent me. The fin. Oh, this is the one we already got into, the fins, and tried them out the other day. Once again, they come with their little information packet, a nice little note, and these ones are a little bit more knife blade on the end. These are more like a spike, but they also have all these other ones here on the website were pretty much any shape or size you could think of. I asked for something really heavy. I like a heavier throwing knife, so these, we're gonna have a lot of fun with these.
And these cards have an edge on them.
Yeah, yeah.
Those things are sharp.
There we go, we got the backdrop that they sent us up, and we probably should have used that out in the woods when we were messing around at the beginning, because we actually lost, what was it, Chris, one knife?
One in total.
We had the metal detector out there, we went all over the place, so that's 1 point for the slingshot. You don't care if you lose a piece of ammo in the woods. I don't ever look for those. But I got my nice little target here. This is a big old piece of pine, and I use it with my shovel. Would you believe it? We throw this. If you've been watching this channel, you know that.
First try.
It would have been better if it's right in the middle, but I'll get right back here. Oh. Outside of the shovel, my other favorite is the tomahawk. The heavier the things, the better they throw. And when you get good with a tomahawk, it's like impossible to miss. It's just the same distance every time, you can't miss. That whole movie thing when they're running along through the woods and they chuck it and it's like through the trees and pinning somebody, not real. Knives you can get away with a little bit, you're holding it at a different spot for different distances. A little bit more of a flip faster for closer, and down here further so it slides out of your hand and it has the same amount of rotations, and then it's that same distance. You get that good sweet spot of distance and you just pin the target every time. Which, not me.
Oh! You can't miss
These cards.
I really don't think you could. Well, maybe the circle, but that would be...
Man, those things really just stick in, huh? All right, those are really fun and really easy to do. They stick like 90% of the time too.
Oh, twofer.
Twofer.
Oh, look at the net catch too.
And the net catch.
Designed to catch it.
If you throw them just right, they come right back to you. It's great. Oh, that's two. Oh, three. Keep me going, keep me going. How many can I get? Oh, that's it. Yeah, the way Adam throws them, they're just like, he like thunk, and then he jumps on it and climbs the tree and then throws it at another tree and that tree dies. And leave in the comments below, Adam, what are we doing wrong? By the end of this video, we'll have it figured out so you don't have to say anything. We'll be ninjas.
Oh, no.
Okay, I kept a stiffer wrist.
Yeah.
Oh, 4 out of 5. Stuck it. Stuck it.
Trick shot Tuesday, baby.
Trick shot Tuesday.
I didn't bend my wrist at all that time. Oh!
I like these cards. These are for beginners. They work very well.
I didn't realize this was cards versus knives. You were like very confident, and I'm like, you haven't stuck one in like an hour.
Yeah, you just gotta...
Oh! Wow. That was close though. Ooh, that was almost the best one. Let's make this easier on ourselves. Just one thing at the middle. check this out too. It even cut that piece of the card out. Yeah, it cut the piece of the card out. The knife was still spinning fast enough that I didn't hit straight on, so it was like tunk, and it punched that piece out of the card. Oh, that's it.
Oh.
That's it. Game over. Oh, that's like,
Oh, barely, like, didn't cut it, but it, like, pressed it
oh,
in.
that's like, no, it cut it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah, it cut it good. It's like a little bit further, and she would have had it cut right in half down the middle, so. Chris, this is Melanie 2.0, the last Melanie. Well, you know what happens to Melanies on this show.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Oh! I can't believe that. Oh! Well, I mean, if there's a honey-do, is there a honey-don't? You know? Like cantaloupe, is there a cantaloupe?
Cantaloupe.
Yeah. Oh, already cantaloupe. Oh,
Oh.
you suck!
Throw the knives out.
You threw the card!
I mean, it's a great prank.
Card, you
I
goober.
know, but you were holding a metal card.
Yeah.
Oh, you thought it was.
I did too.
He scared the ever-loving death. Give it a good shake.
Oh,
Throw it harder. So then it definitely
I'm
punctures.
putting some boot into him.
yeah, that's gonna puncture.
Oh! I'm gonna go with just these ones that I've been having the best luck with.
Ooh, got me excited.
Can you even see us from
Like a quarter.
We could zoom in, it's 4K.
Nice.
Got it. It looks like it stuck it fairly like with the tip too, because it's like here. But then it like ripped all the way this way and that way.
Lentil progressive, my favorite.
Ooh, popped.
Oh, soup can.
Oh,
Did I see soup come out?
Yeah. Oh,
Nice job.
second shot with the throwing cards.
oh.
She's bleeding. Oh, look, it even popped the top when I hit it with the throwing knives. It just needs a couple more days of practice. Let's see what 3 more days of practice can do for throwing knives. For 5. No wait, 6 for 6. I thought we were down 1, but we just found it with the magnet. Well, I didn't exactly pin it, but I hit it. And in 5 days of practice and getting 6 in a row stuck into the target, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna keep playing with these. And in conclusion, slingshot versus throwing knives, they're 2 very different creatures and very fun to play with in your backyard. The bigger difference, I think, is kind of the safe area that you need. You need a different safe area for slingshots than you do for throwing knives. You need a shorter distance for the throwing knives, but they can be so much more abusive when you miss and they bounce off. They could destroy a floor and an area, whatever they bounce off and into so much more than a slingshot. When you have a slingshot catch box, as long as you don't get a frame hit, you'll never damage anything around.
So when it comes to shooting the slingshot, you're going to want about 38 feet if you're going to be shooting the 33 feet distance of a traditional slingshot shooting distance, 10 yards. And this hash marked area in front of you is your danger zone where you're most likely to cause damage to anything that is in that area in front of you by a frame hit, an accidental shot, a stray round, whatever it may be. For throwing knives, that distance is a bit shorter. You want about 18 feet so you can have some space to throw knives at about 15 feet from your target. A lot of times the smaller ones even closer. Then you have your danger area, which is a little bit of a round shape from the center of the target out and is a lot more damaging to wherever those ricochets hit.
And if you do this outside, you're gonna want a metal detector because they just tuck themselves in there to the dirt every once in a while. The curtain though has reduced our spending time, and that's huge. That curtain behind the target means we spent like 99% less time looking for them buried because they just hit that and they fall to the ground. That thing is huge. I can't wait to set this up in the new studios over there. We still have a lot of work going on inside of the barn studios, but when those are done, there's gonna be a beautiful knife throwing and slingshot range in there for guests when they come on the show. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
And despite all the abuse, all I can find is this one scratch on them. Even after a week of banging into each other, the tips are still mint, they're straight, and they look good.
So check out that link in the below for AceJet throwing knives, and I will see you guys in the next one. That's it for me. Fowler out, and Ninja Chris. Yeah. That's it. That's the one. Ha ha. Woo. That's the one I was working on. Not dead center, but that's an ace. Only took me a week, but I got it.